Anjorin, welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. It's still iBrand Day Break. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, it's because Debbie is here. Hi, Debbie. Good morning.
Hello, where have you been?
So, I'm not used to this country and the harsh weather. So, like, I really need to, like, I need some vacation to go get myself, like, go back to my country and put myself together and then return. Because this Nigerian weather, it's really not my style. So I've been under the weather for a while, since last week and over the weekend. I thought it was better yesterday, but I couldn't come up here, and so that's why.
Josh, what's going on here? Are we still speaking to the same Uche? What's happening?
Yeah. So that's about. I'm here now. I'm back. Me and Sabige.
Right.
We want long
skirt. Did you see the tweet where she actually, had to say, I want long skirt.
So that people will not say she's always wearing mini skirt.
Right.
The long skirt.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today is a good day because we have Uche here. Now, before we actually go into today's story, I would like to get your thoughts on the Grammy Awards that happened on Sunday. We're not here on Monday.
Hey!
Josh had a lot to say, I had a lot to say. So let's, in 2 minutes, please. And then you're hey, I'm very sure we'll not use what to say. So in 2 minutes, let's get your thoughts on the Grammy Awards.
A lot of perspectives also became even more what's the word that I should use now? A lot of perspectives became more solidified after the chairman, should I say the MD, owner of the Grammys, came and said that. I mean, that also shows how strong we are as a people, Nigerians. I mean, if we're able to force the management of the Grammys to come out and explain themselves, I feel like that's a win for us. But away from that, if you weren't going to give it to us, why involve us? I feel like Nigerian music and the power of Nigerian social media was highly manipulated by the Grammys, and that is something they would have to pay for eventually in cash or in kind. And okay.
I wanted to like input in what you said.
Yes.
I feel like this whole thing it was properly, they sat down to properly strategize on it.
They thought about it. Yes.
The way Africans, we love ourselves for real, but there's this, war. If it's not jollof, it is music. If it's not music, it is something.
Yeah.
The way it's football today. So I feel like they wanted to capitalize on that.
Yes,
and they actually did. Because what's her name? The lady that sang Water. Tyler. She won it for Africa.
Yes.
Now they made us go away from the real thing, which is Africa winning a Grammy award. You get what I'm saying? And they actually made us clash,
which shouldn't be. I was super excited for Tyler. I mean, number one, she's a woman. A win for any woman is a win for me.
Yeah.
Number two, she's African, and even though we clash a lot, the moment it becomes a world stage, we have a way of always coming back together
but
to
that wasn't
support
the case
each
for
other.
the Grammys.
And I wonder why it happened the way it did. But I must also give it to the Nigerian artists who actually went out of their ways to congratulate Tyler. Star, I am super proud of that girl. She congratulated her. She not only did that, she took pictures, she posted them. And that is strength. It takes a lot of mental strength and maturity to do that, especially from a fellow woman in the same industry, which is dominated by men. That was very, that thing they say, pick me energy. That's pick me energy in the mud.
Of course.
She took it home, and I loved it for her. Yeah. But that category where we had Ashake, David, Burner, Star, and those other people, because after these people, there is others.
I don't want to sing the song because of this, I liked the lyrics.
I just couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. I mean, if you've traveled the world, you will know that no other African music comes on except for Nigerian, Ghanaian, South African.
Okay, should I blow your mind? Sorry. Now, Beyonce, I did some digging up. Beyonce has been trying to sell the Madison Park. Now we have 7 big arenas in 7 of them. Madison Park is one of them. Beyonce has been trying to sell it for 4 years. She did this last tour. For 4 years, she tried. Burna Boy did that in a year.
He did.
both of them actually, you know, they booked the pack. Burna Boy sold out before Beyonce. That simply means a Burna Boy is bigger than a Beyonce. And which, you know, we had a conversation yesterday, so I had to like go make inquiries. Now, the Grammys is not about numbers.
It's about a bunch of people
jury deciding.
Yes.
So the fact that a jury decided that Water should take it, don't get me wrong. Yes. I like the fact that Tyler actually won it. I'm trying to make you guys understand how big Nigerian artists are away from Africa.
Everybody else, yes.
Do you get?
After them, not them.
Not them. So I still don't get it. But anyways, the Grammys, they've done their own.
I must thank you for giving me the opportunity, Debbie, but I must also say this before I end, that it's time we look away from the, now that we know that it's not about the work you put in, because if you look at, if you want to do it by numbers, Nigerians have it. If you want to do it by streams, Nigerians have it. By popularity, we have it. So if the Grammys are not judging us by the amount of work we put in to get these numbers, then we should look away from it. Please, whoever took headies to America, Atlanta, bring it back to Lagos. If people feel Lagos have too much traffic, right, Abuja has free road. Take it to Abuja, we will all gladly go there. I don't know why our head awards should happen in Atlanta.
Did you also see the hate that came under Davido's comment when he reached out to her?
Well, you know, Davido is...
They said he arrived at the scene of event before every other person. In fact, Polo arranged chair.
But if you know Davido, you know that he's always on time.
Why should people pick on that?
It's just crazy.
People always pick on Davido. You know, that's your rich son, your rich man.
He's always said it. It's not his fault. They came from.
Well, Nigerians are frustrated. How many square meals did you eat last night?
Anyway, I give it to all the Nigerian artists that were nominated. They deserved every category that they appeared in, and being nominated is huge on its own. And please, Drake nailed it when he said, if you already have people, yes, we'll talk about Drake, but on this level, he nailed it when he said that if you already have people who pay money to listen to your music, come to your concerts, stream your music. That's it. You've won, and that's it for for an average Nigerian artist.
All right, let's move on. We're trying to get over the Grammys on Monday. Was that Monday or Tuesday? I know we're trying to get over the Grammys.
We're trying to get over it, actually.
Okay, then Lizzy and Anjorin actually
happened.
A
whole concert on her own.
And this time around, it wasn't for the Yabo Ojo Shekpeteri reason. It wasn't for that reason. It was because she was accused of stealing gold and using fake bank alert at Eco Market in Lagos on Monday. The actress was mobbed by a group of persons at the market yesterday, which was Monday, on allegations that she stole and used fake bank alerts to buy some things. Now, reacting to the allegation, Lizzy, in a video she shared, said what happened was that she had gone to the market sometime in November 2023 to purchase some fashion accessories, and that she asked her husband to help her send 91,000 to the seller. She said that she visited the market yesterday and was accosted by the seller, who then accused her of purchasing goods from him with a fake bank alert. Lee said that efforts to clear her name proved abortive, as the man and other traders were hell-bent on tagging her a thief. Let's take a look at some of the reactions on social media. The first reaction said, "This Lizzy and Anjorin rumor, she arrested the people that made the video and also the people that lied she stole gold. The police station is in front of my house." The next reaction, "I don't really believe all this story, Jerry. How can she go that far to steal 90k worth of gold, not 90 million? No, the story no makes sense, I swear." The next reaction, "Her words not adding up. If truly she's innocent, she can go to her bank and get statement of account to prove it's a failed transaction. She can also make a case of false allegation against the seller, only if the seller didn't reach out to her after noticing the failed transaction." And finally, Olu said, "I told you guys it's a misunderstanding situation. She did not steal any gold. There is no related story of gold. It was clothes accessory for tailors arguments between her and the seller. The transaction failed since last year." Uche, do you believe?
When I saw this story, the first thing that came to my mind is, I mean, Lizzy has been on social media bans for several reasons, but I found it difficult to believe that she would actually steal. or do the whole fake
bank
alert thing. And because I saw the video, by the way, they were speaking a whole lot of Yoruba, and it failed me to understand.
Okay.
But I got the gist. The gist is somebody did fake bank alert, and I knew within me that wouldn't be Lizzy. I don't know her personally. I just follow her on social media, but I didn't think. I mean, so for somebody who deals on these things and at a very high level that she does, then 91K will not be the problem. Like, I know that there are a lot of people in her circle who could do that transfer for her to be sorted. Let us even assume her own bank was having issues. So I didn't really believe it. And I wasn't also surprised when I saw this morning that the market women have changed mouth. They are now saying she didn't steal. So who instigated you people? Where did that gist come from in the first place?
She was set up. Do you believe? I really do not believe it's a setup. I really do not believe. See, there's this saying, when you're explaining too much, it means you're lying. Now, I don't really know. I'm not even a fan of what's her name, Ojo, not to talk of Lizzy Anjorin. I feel like if there is actually an iota of truth you get in the situation that happened, you won't. She did a video when it happened. She did about 3 videos yesterday.
So yeah, it was starting to look like a PR stunt or something.
Yeah. So for me, I believe it was a fake. It was just misunderstanding. She sent the money bounced back, and before she could like go back, you know, to the store, they remember that, oh, our money last year, you didn't this, and now you are back with another fake alert. I think that was what actually happened, and that was why Ojo was like, we don't do fake alerts here. So it's not even a case of stealing for me, and she would have known
if the money bounced back.
Exactly. Yeah? She would have known. And this is just an issue. You don't have to explain yourself. Just immediately it happened that you saw that your video and picture was all over. Go to your bank. Please, my statement for November, bring it out. Let me show these people that, oh, at this point, I really sent the money, but I didn't know. Because according to some celebrities, they say money, flowing here and there, and they don't get to see.
You might not be able to
alert, So she might not have known that the 91,000 actually bounced back. So for me, all this explanation, using police to go intimidate people, proves that something is fishy.
Something fishy is going on.
Josh, how do you react?
Yeah, when I saw that stuff, by Lizzy Anjorin, I'm not close to her, neither am I in any way, in her circle of friends. But the fact that she might have been dealing on these things for quite some time now, and of course, seeing the Buhara that went, especially with regards to being accused of false or fake alert. These things happen, especially when we go buy stuff. Because I've seen cases where I make transfer. It shows success or successful.
My own money never bounced back.
Eventually it gets reversed back.
Really?
Yes.
It has never happened.
So what I do is that if I didn't know at that point in time that money would be reversed back, I could go back in a space of maybe 1 or 2 days, if I can, or maybe 1 week, to tell the person, oh, I got a reversal, can I make the transfer again? If you are truly honest about it. These things happens when you make transfers and it comes back to you. Sometimes it even shows that it's successful, but the person hasn't gotten it. So the point is, once you notice that after a while, the transaction has not been successful, sometimes it's pending, you can even do a report of that account directly from your app. And the money or whatever the transaction will be resolved. But for you to wait for 1 year or so, I don't understand.
Explain. Shall I explain? It's not to understand. Ojo, please rest. Please rest.
And she was blaming Secretary and Gislo
to be
responsible for it.
They've been at war for a long time.
A very long time.
And she just gave Ojo another dish to actually feed on. Anyways, and she had a feel of it. I'm not gonna lie.
She made several videos.
Oh, do not be about Joe enemy. Jesus. Like, she made a full show of the issue that happened. Anyway, we hope the misunderstanding is cleared and nobody actually really stole and there was no fake alerts. Anyways, let's move on. 4 individuals allegedly connected to the church financial secretary have been arrested for the abduction or abducting of 2 Catholic priests at St. Vincent de Paul Fair in Plateau State, Shandam Diocese. This incident occurred on February 1st when gunmen stormed the parish and took Kenneth Kanwa and Jude Nwachuku. A statement from the parish priest urged Catholics to pray for the priest's release. Now, 4 individuals from the church, they ganged up, connected to the financial secretary, ganged up to actually kidnap 2 of the priests.
Wow.
Let's take a look at some of the reactions on social media. The first reaction said, now, wow, I remember a pastor in Plateau once staged his kidnap and made members of church to contribute ransom. They did twice. It was the 3rd time a member of the congregation suspected and told members not to contribute. As nobody contributes and hunger, don't wire pastor, Iwaka, come outside. The next reaction, Omo, what's happening in this country? They abducted him so he could call the church to pay ransom. Most of these kidnappers are within. The next reaction, for every kidnapping, a family member, a neighbor, or a friend must be involved. And finally, not Judas sending his aid to Plateau State. Wow. How do you react to this?
It's scary. You know, it's very scary. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, when the ABC and GIG transports kidnapping happened, abduction happened, I was talking to a friend of mine when she said, when she had thought that, she read it in the newspaper and she had thought that it was Chude's wife, you know Chude. So I'm like, no, it's not Chude's wife. Chude is just narrating what somebody went through with his wife. And she was telling me that it felt like, you know, if it was going to be Chude's wife, how did they even know that this person is Chude's wife? And that is the situation for a lot of them. So you find out that it's people close to you, people that know you would give the tip off. Even somebody, I read a thread on Twitter yesterday, and the young man who is a data analyst and app developer said that policemen stormed his house. And they were searching everywhere. And at the end of the day, he found out that it was his neighbor who gave the tip off for them to come and search and tagged him a fraudster. Just be careful about people around you. That's all I can say. It's because the way the country is going, the people you expect to come for you via help are the people that would actually put you in that situation. It's a very scary situation we're in as a country.
How do you react?
Yeah, like on a light note, now inside rats they bring. You know,
yes, now
they bring waiting.
The rats when they outside. The rats when they house go tell rats when they outside.
So that helps to drive home the point.
Yes.
It's you know, the enemies within are more deadlier than the ones, you know, without, because these are the people who dine with you. These are the people who are very much close to you. They flock with you. They know your inside out. So they are the best people that can sell you out. So when you see this kind of things, it's not far-fetched. Look from within. There are persons in that church that knows how much comes in. So if they are not disciplined enough, they can fake anything. That's just the point. It's not far-fetched, because we know, we have had certain times where some of these kind of things happen in local churches where armed robbers come, especially when they have very good days of you know, realizing huge revenue, and then things of that nature happens. If it doesn't happen that way, why do we see in some certain churches where bullion van come in to pick this money? Because they don't trust the people within. Because they can fake anything, they can create anything out of nothing, because they know what comes in. They are the ones who usually take account of the money that comes into the church. So what makes you think that they cannot actually fake, you know, or arrange for such kind of things?
Local church, it just reminded me of this popular Nollywood movie. It was the same thing that actually played out. Anyways, this just depicts how bad the country is.
Yes.
As much as we want to go about, oh, it's your neighbor, it's your, what puts your neighbor into such an act, you know, it shows how bad the country is. And I really hope the probe they are having, the Senate are having, I really hope it brings results, because Uche, it is bad.
It's bad.
What is happening out there is bad. I do not want to change the mood. I hope the 2 priests that were abducted are found, you know, without harm.
And the 4 persons arrested get what's coming for them.
Because the pastor has said, please pray for the priest. It means Kosovo. Money no day.
There is no money.
There is no money to pay ransom. All right, let's move on. This one is actually very, very funny. So a lady yesterday on TikTok called out a particular church. Now we know the church. They are known for the slogan, "I am a chosen." So she called out a particular church for lying. I think they printed on their flyer that certain people with their pictures that they've healed, and her sister was actually one of them. So her sister is actually deaf and dumb. So they went to the healed from deaf and and dumb for 30 deaf and dumb for 30 years. You know, she has been healed. Anyways, let's take a look at the video to have proper insights.
Oh my goodness. Why? Why?
The lost choosing only do like this. Is it that bad? So they invited my sister for a program. Yeah, lost choosing. This is my sister. She's deaf and dumb. And so they can't go snap my sister. Put them, say 30 years deaf and dumb healed. Nothing of such. See the husband here. My sister's the day also. You know they talk. They can't go put a picture for here, say 30 years of deaf and dumb healed. Can't even get my put her name. Hello guys, I don't know what to make the lost choosing only do like this. Is it that bad?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Season 1.
And you know, the girl actually boldly said it season 1. She actually boldly wrote it out. The Lord's chosen. Why you know they do like this?
Oh my god.
Anyways, let's take a look at some of the reaction because just netizens. Now the first reaction said, "Wahala no come too much. Miracle and healing now by force." The next reaction said, "What if the sister is actually healed but decided to fake it at home?" Think about it. The next reaction, maybe out of pity for family member, the sister was getting favor while she was deaf, and when she got her healing, the favor she was getting stopped, and she may have decided to fake it and pretend to still be deaf to be getting favors. Now this is sarcasm. This is real sarcasm.
Serious sarcasm, yeah.
And the next reaction, you are supposed to claim it in faith. Believe in God.
Preach.
And finally, what is happening to our Christianity? Josh, let me start.
Please. Thank you. Josh.
It tells you that there's a whole lot of insincerity in the part of religious leaders, and of course misplaced priorities for persons who want to approach excuse me, who want to approach the house of God. Because if you are actually going there, what is your intent of going there? Are you going there just to make money for yourself, pretending what you're not, and then come back home to live another life? What exactly? And also it has revealed the lies that have been inherent in most of these religious bodies. There was a time, I think 2 years ago, we saw a woman who is in the custom of being hired by most of these big names,
yes,
to put up a pretense that she had a deformity. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw it.
She appeared in 3 or 4
Different
churches
with the same
and
deformity.
eventually we
and
realized
healed.
that it wasn't true. So when I say this, I just understand that it is what it is. Even the scripture says that the nations will love to hear what tickles the ear. So when people who want to really make it big in ministries, they will not want to tell you how to improve your faith level. Rather, they will want to give you something that will tickle your ear and okay, I am looking for this. This is a center for it. I am looking for that. This is a center for it. So that is why people will always be misled. And I wonder how many people would have seen this flyer and fell for it.
Yeah.
I swear.
Okay. How do you react?
It's just very funny. Yes, I say funny because from where to where, how, and why. Why? I feel like this is disrespectful and a mockery to our God because He's not an author
Can
of
you actually
confusion.
mock God?
Do you understand?
You can't.
Because why? I don't understand it. You must not do that. You mustn't do that. It's not necessary. It's very unnecessary. And the fact that you actually printed people's faces without their consent. Why? You could be sued. This lady could sue them.
Yeah.
Please, let's move on.
Anyways, Uche would not like this one. So, a certain Joshua.
And Uche at the same time. Wait till our phone.
A straight bullet.
A certain Joshua on social media actually put out a tweet that's been causing, stir on social media. And he said, ban phones and cameras in gyms. Over 80% of people going there will stop immediately, especially young people. Let's take a look at how netizens reacted to that tweet. Now, the first person, Bamidele, said, I concur, but I bet the gym owners won't concur as the benefit from this. You have people who pay gym membership but only use equipment, reducing the strain of the gym facility. It's a dream scenario for gym owners. And the next reaction, leave them alone. Now your phone, now your hand, now your body. If they pay money, then come take picture. It concern you. Now you pay. And the next reaction said, I don't know if it will be up to 80%, but a good number will stop patronizing. And finally, he's right though. Everybody going there just want to show off. So Uche, quickly.
Not everybody there.
Uche,
want to show
now
off.
when you get to the gym, what's the first thing that you do?
My warm up.
What is warm up? You will not drop your phone first. I'm not saying the same thing. I feel like, you know, when something is important, just like when you come to work, you know, the first thing you're supposed to do is let me use the makeup artist for instance. When they come to work, they know, oh yeah, whatever you're doing, you have to stop because you know that's the first thing you know you're supposed to do. If it's wearing that serious, the makeup artist also bring out our phone.
See,
let's do something. I feel like I agree with Josh. I agree with Josh.
The Josh on the phone.
Ban the phone. This Josh on the phone. Ban bringing in phones unless the number of people that will actually
I don't have a
gym.
problem with that tweet, and he does have a point, by the way. And actually, you see people come to the gym with full kits of content creation. And in the world of content creators, there are people that their workout routine is their content, so they always come around. It can be discomforting a lot of times because you get captured in scenes that you're not interested in. It's a lot. It will be controversial, but it's something that could be looked into. If you are going to be doing content, then let the gym have policies around it and all that, because you can't freely walk around because you don't want to be in somebody's short. You don't want to, and all that and all that. I don't. I'm actually at the point where I think it was you I was telling, or Toyin. Me and you Toyin, that I actually don't like seeing myself. Like, by the time I'm done here, I don't like seeing the clip. I don't like hearing myself. Then you will now, I have to do this because it's work. Then you now come and put me in front of the camera when I'm finally deciding to be on my own.
We've had issues over time with ladies who are actually doing their workout and a guy is passing. You know the way guys can be, guys will look. You can't take that away from them. When I even see them look, you're like, look, come on your eye. But you know the way social media is, the term is harassment. When you're actually looking when, you're not supposed to look at me.
Looking.
Exactly.
Or looking at me a certain way.
Exactly. So we've had issues of guys seeing ladies in their gear, gym gear, and then you're like, ooh. And next thing you see, one guy will see his face on social media. Harassment. Why you look at me like that? Can't you mind your business? So I think if we do not have the whole phone, free to bring your phone into the gym, all of these things will actually, reduce.
That's why I said there should be a policy around it. Yes.
Josh, how do you react?
Yeah, quickly, like the guy said, ban phones and cameras in gym. Over 80% of people will stop coming to the gym. It's just synonymous to what the former governor of CBN once said. Relocate CBN office back to Lagos, and top government children who are connected there will resign. Now, why is this guy coming up with this? It is because obviously he knows that a lot of people like to make content out of everything. But then again, can you actually ban the use of phone in a public space?
You can't.
So I don't need to take your consent if I have to do a video of myself while gymming and coincidentally you get captured. So the thing is, there should be some level of moderation. But if you as an individual cannot stand it, seeing yourself in someone else's shot, then have your gym at home. That's it.
It's a public space.
Josh has said it. Have your gym at home if you know you don't want that. It's speaking to Uche now because Uche doesn't like seeing herself. So have your gym at home and leave your phone. Go for your workouts. Do your once you get to the gym, do your warm up, do your leg day, or which has so many terms for it. Leg day. If it's not leg day, it's stomach day. If it's not stomach day, it's back day. Oh, abs.
Yes,
it is back day.
Back and upper body.
Okay, all right. So that's what we have on social media today.
All right. Thank you so much, Debbie, for bringing us the juicy rest of the gist.
You're welcome.
We will return with another edition of iBrand. But it will be tomorrow, the Thursday edition, throwback. Of course, until when we return tomorrow at 8 a.m. Stay positive, be a good Nigerian, and be as happy as you can. Your happiness is within you, according to Deborah.
Yep, it's within you.
My name is Uche Zoe.
And I'm Deborah Eze.
And I am Joshua Carter. See you tomorrow.